Hey guys, Tom here from How To, and I got a nice how-to video for you today. We'll be learning how to write HTML and CSS. So first, I'm presuming you've downloaded Dreamweaver, or you can do this in Notepad, but it's a bit harder. So if you have got Dreamweaver, or you just downloaded it, that's good. So well, first, you just want to make a new HTML document. Okay, and just get rid of all this crap. You don't need that. And you don't need this meta thing either. Okay, so we have this. Now, I'm presuming you have no knowledge of HTML or CSS at the moment. Well, first I'll tell you what they mean. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and CSS, it's not here at the moment, but it stands for Cascading Style Sheet. First, I'll describe what these are. These thingies right here. Well, what they are, they're called a tag. So this is a tag, this is a closing tag. So you got a tag here, the header tag, and then you've got your closing tag. So think of it as like a, I don't know, like a person. So you got your body, not your body. This is your person. Then you got your body tag. So this is like what's on the web page. This is what's on the web page. And then you have your header tag, and this is stuff that's, well, it's like your head. It's all the stuff that goes inside that makes the website run, but you don't actually see it per se. So let's say I put just like hello world in here. I save that as just you need to save this as index, and the reason you save it as index is so web browsers can recognize it. So just save it to your desktop or anything, and if you just go down to your just go down to your desktop, just click on that, and there you go, you got hello world. So that's how you put stuff in the body. So and then you have your title here, that is right here. So just chuck hello world there as well. So first, CSS. We'll start with CSS now. CSS is cascading style sheet. It makes your website look good, makes it feel good, makes it run good. But what rookies usually do is they make a style tag in the head, and they do all their stuff from there. A style tag, just tag. You need to remember that because it's extremely important. And they put all their styles and stuff in here, which I'll tell you how to write those in a second. But we're not going to do that today. We are going to make another page. It's more professional. So you need to click CSS, Cascading Style Sheet, make another one. We'll save that as. Save it to the desktop as well. Save it as just style.css. Rightio. So you go onto this one. Now we're going to put a link tag. What a link tag does, it links something in the head to a certain file. So just do a link tag, and it's what it is, the type of it, it's a text CSS style sheet, not JavaScript. That's if you wanted to make like a link to a JavaScript file that runs at something to do with JavaScript, but we're just doing CSS. And this works even if you have CSS3 in there, it all works together. So we put that link there, and then we would put source. Source is a really good no, it's hef. Sorry about that. And that, what this does, makes you find it on your computer. It's very useful because you're using a lot of tags. So you just click on that. So that's linked, and you do have to put that there. But see how it doesn't have a closing tag, and it just has the closing bit at the end of the opening tag? That's because it's technically not HTML. That's XML. It's a different coding language, but it's basically the exact same. So now this is hooked up. Whatever I write on here will affect this page. So let's say I wanted to put hello world. in the middle right here. Well, you can do that in CSS. First, to make it so it recognizes the certain bit, so right here, you'd have to put a class tag, a class. But you wouldn't want to put it on the body because that will affect everything that's on the body. So we're going to make a very important tag called a div. A div is like a box, a container that contains text, pictures. So we're going to make one of those, and you can make as many of those as you like. And this is really easy because this box contains hello world, so it's not going to move anything around, it's just going to move hello world. Now, how would the style sheet know what it's meant to move? Well, this is where a class tag comes in. What this does, it tells the CSS style sheet what it is. So we're going to write just hello here. Hello. Right, so now we have that. Got that, so you save that, and then you go to this, and for it to know and start customizing that tag to move where hello world is, you made a dot there, put a dot right before you write it, and then you write hello, because that is the class. So that's hello. And then you'll put a curly bracket pointing towards the hello, and see, as you see here, if you're on Dreamweaver, you'll see all the styles that you can do. There's a crap load. Then you'd put a curly bracket pointing out. So now that's it. Now we can move it. So a good code we can put in is, wait a second, I think I've made a mistake on the index.html. Yeah, I have. In the link, you need to get rid of that because it won't hook up to the style sheet properly. Start that again actually. You need to do the perf first, browse, and find your style sheet. Sorry about this, guys. And then you need to go down and find the type. No, you don't. No, sorry. Stuffed up again. You need to go to this one called REL, and then you need to scroll down, click style sheet, and then you need to find the type. So we just have to switch it around. So if you have that, and it's all hooked up to your style now. So now let's get to positioning hello world. So let's say we want to put this in the middle. So let's go to style. Now this is CSS right now, a cascading style sheet. So we would have to do, well, first we need to make the position so it'll be able to move. Absolute. While I'm here, I'll actually tell you about these positions. Absolute means it can move anywhere. Fixed means it stay where it is. Inherent means just it can move wherever it wants as well. Relative means it'll stick to the bottom, and static means it's positioned where it would naturally be positioned. So let's go absolute, and then let's go text align. Text align, yeah. I think that will work. Might not. Let's just give that a shot. That's a good one to use. So no, it didn't work. Didn't think it would. So let's just try that again and go left. Left's just an easy one. Just going to move it left. Oh, obviously you can't move it left, so let's go right. So let's just go 500 px, which means pixels. It's just short for pixels. There we go. It's moved it all the way over there. Let's fix that up. 300. See, oh, not 3000. 300. Okay. It's because it's 300 pixels from the right. So we'll probably have to go 800. 900. 950. 950. Bingo. This got to be it. So now we got it in the middle. Hello world. Now let's say we want to put a picture in, a background. Let's a background. So, but we don't want to make all the HTML messy. So let's make another class to refer back to the style sheet. We don't want to call it hello. We'll just call it background, so we know what we're talking about. Save the HTML. Go to this. Now what are we going to put here? Dot to recognize, so it can recognize it in the HTML. Background, because that is the class. Remember to close that off after you've done it. Okay, now curly bracket, another curly bracket. Now we'll do some more CSS and type in background, and then background image. Find the background image you like. You wanna, I'll just find one. Source codes for this. Don't have a background prepared. Let's just get a random picture. Yep, just get one of these. Okay. So we have a background. So there we go. So we got a background. It's hooked up to our styles, not our styles. Hooked up to our HTML. So let's give it a shot. There we go. Hooked up. Oh, you can just see. You can't even see the hello world. How are we going to change it so we can see it? Change the color of the text. Yep. So we go. Color. Another CSS. But I think this is actually CSS2. What people don't realize is it actually goes up from CSS, CSS1, CSS2, then CSS3. But people only remember CSS and CSS3. So let's go color. Green. Remember to put a little comma, a dot comma at the end of it. I don't know, that's semicolon or something like that at the end of that, because that closes off. It's like putting one of these in HTML, but you do that in a thing. So sorry for not telling you. So there we go. Hello world. Now, so now we've got a background. We've got some text. What else can we do for CSS or HTML? Well, we can put in some small text here, or maybe a menu. That'd be cool. So let's go. We're gonna make another div, another box. So we just chuck a menu. Remember, we want a class, so let's just call it menu, so we can edit it what it looks like in CSS. And we're not going to put anything there at the moment because we're going to do this all in CSS. This is just for it to refer back to the HTML. So we've got to put a dot and menu. Now obviously you will need a picture for the actual menu, so we should use background image again, because this is not just for the background. So you could use let me find one again, because once again I don't have one. 2 secs. Here we go, here's one. I made this in paint.net. So there we go. That's one. That's just short of your menu thingy. Menu that will go up there. It's just a picture. We can do the rest later. So let's see if it's. See, it's not showing it anywhere. So why is that? Because there's 2 background images. So let's just try position this. So to start with, you won't be able to actually see the navigation bar because it's set to 0 height and 0 width. So first we're going to change that height 20 px, 20 pixels. Alright, that's right, you got to change this to relative, this position. There we go. So yeah, we're going to change the position to absolute. Now, and that's right. No, don't worry about that. We do have to change it to relevant. So there you go. Alright, so that's at the top and it's blocking our title. So let's just move that down a bit and make it a bit bigger. Let's make it 35, and let's go top 50 px. That's going to push it away from the top. There we go. So we got our stuff right there. And if we go back to the div, that's right. Just put some text in there. Great text right there. There we go. And then you know how we would move it? We'll just move it exactly how we did it, like that. All using CSS, Cascading Style Sheet. I hope you learned a bit today. And this is just Tommy from How To. And for more videos like this, like HTML5, how to learn HTML5 and CSS3, please subscribe and check out our channel. So yeah, if this did help you, please give it a thumbs up because it does help us out. And thank you very much. Goodbye.